Let's see, 43 gives us 3 zeros, and they're asking us to find the polynomial function that would have these zeros with real coefficients. Now, the one kind of trick to this, it's not meant to be tricky, but it's testing you to see if you noticed. Here's an imaginary zero, so you're expected to know that the conjugate pair has to be 1, 2. So even though they only listed 3, there's actually 4. And so the first thing I would do is just change these all to factors. X minus this 0 gives me a factor, x minus this 0 gives me a factor, x minus this 0, distribute the minus, and x minus this 0, distribute the minus. Okay, and then our challenge is multiplying all this together without making any mistakes. So you should be able to multiply these two together okay. But I would definitely recommend that you multiply these I factors with the other I factors, because it'll get messy, but then you won't have any I's after one step. So x gets multiplied to all three. Negative 1 gets multiplied to all three. And negative I gets multiplied to all three. Okay, looks like these go away, those add to 0. Over here, these combine like terms, and this is like a plus 1. If I squared is negative 1, minus negative 1 is like a plus 1. With this plus 1 gives me a plus 2. So I multiplied these two together to get this, and I multiplied these two factors together to get that. And then to finish the question, I need to distribute one more time. So x squared times all three, negative 4 times all three of these, and plus 4 times all three of these. And our function should be right here. But of course we want to clean it up as much as possible. So we have 1x to the 4th. Looks like we have minus 6x cubes. Looks like we have 10, 14x squareds, minus 16x's, and finally a plus 8. And then the only way that you could come close to checking all that arithmetic is to graph it. You're not going to see these because imaginary zeros don't show up as x-intercepts, but real numbers do. So if you graph this, and assuming I didn't make any careless arithmetic mistakes there, 2 should be the only x-intercept.